Jeez. There it is. Hey everybody, Josh and Trevor here for another Whiskey Wednesday for Argonaut Wine and Liquor. Really excited today. Today we've got a little bit of a cocktail edition. I want to tell you about some cool charity things we're doing around the Kentucky Derby, and we'll tell you about another really unique opportunity to enter in to be able to purchase this bottle. So let's jump right in.
Right.
The Derby's coming up, Kentucky Derby. Usually in Denver, there's I think it's the third biggest Derby party in the country is actually here in Denver. I've been several times. It's a blast. Obviously can't do that this year because of COVID. So what they're kind of offering is these Derby at home kits. So what you get in the kit, it's Woodford Reserve's mint julep cocktail syrup. You get, I believe it's 10 of these 146th Kentucky Derby copper cups, plus a 1 liter bottle of Woodford Reserve. And what you can make with it is your own Derby at home mint julep. So we have them mixed up in here already.
These cups are cool too. They're hefty and they're solid and yeah. And what's really great is if you buy one of these, so they're $79.99.
Yep.
And if you buy one, a big chunk of that $79.99 goes towards the Shawn Ranch Low Memorial Scholarship Foundation.
Right.
So it's what the Derby Days charity push is every year. Mm-hmm. And this year they didn't want to not be able to donate to the fund because they're not having the Derby Days party. So they came up with these cocktail at home kits. They're only available at the Argonaut, and it's a really great, like I said, a really great foundation, and they give a scholarship to a lucky student every year, and it's just a good way to spend some money and help somebody out.
Right, and I believe the scholarship is to Colorado State.
Yeah.
So it's a local fund promoting a local university. So really cool, and also, since it is for such a good cause, we're going to allow you to enter the single barrel lottery, normally reserved for Argonaut single barrel products. But since this is such a good cause, if you buy one of these kits, you can add your name for an extra entry into the lottery to have the option to purchase this Eagle Rare 17 from last year.
Absolutely. Just attach your receipt to an entry form, drop it in there, and then that will get you those additional entries as well.
Yeah, and so to make the mint julep, basically all it is, one of these cups, basically fill it to the brim with ice, do like about a teaspoon of this, not a lot, and then about 3 times that of this, and we made it. Tastes great.
Yeah.
Usually a mint julep's a hard cocktail to make. I mean, you have to muddle mint. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So this is actually a really easy way to make a mint julep, especially if you've never had one.
Yeah, and I mean, but it tastes like one that like a bartender would make you right in front of you. It's really good. The copper cups get you that cold feeling on your hand, just like you want when you're drinking a mint julep. I mean, it's a pretty great little kit, actually.
Yeah, you can also to put a little spin on it, top it with club soda, but it's perfect just as is.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Well, coming up next, Trevor's going to teach us a new cocktail.
Yeah, we have these Bishop's whiskeys, which are some really great whiskeys that we have at the Argonaut, the bourbon and the rye. And they're really great, especially for cocktails. Great price point, $19.99 each. And we just want to make a couple of cocktails and something different than kind of we normally done. We've done, the Manhattan and the old-fashioned thing before.
Right.
So I'm going to make a cocktail called a Man of War. So cocktails glasses with ice. You're going to do 2 ounces of bourbon. I'm not as good at eyeballing as Josh, so I like to measure it out, 1 ounce of an orange liqueur, so we're using Combier, but Cointreau, triple sec, whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah.
We've made cocktails with Combier before, but it's Combier especially is really cool because it's the original orange liqueur. First people to ever make an orange liqueur.
Yep. Half an ounce of sweet vermouth. And then half an ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice if you can get it, but if not, just any kind of lemon juice.
Definitely. And we like using Carpano Antica for our sweet vermouth. We've got that 1 liter bottle on sale right now for $34.99. In my experience, it's just one of the best, well-rounded sweet vermouths that's on the market right now.
For sure. There's a reason it's kind of the industry standard.
Right.
You know what I mean? They do a good job. And then just mix it around. And then you have a Man of War.
Cool. Try this. I've never tried this cocktail.
I haven't either, actually. It's just one we looked up and sounded good and wanted to do something different.
That's really nice.
That's a summer cocktail for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. As we say, a porch pounder.
Yeah, no, that's really good. I'll be making some of these this summer for sure. There's a lot of ingredients in there, but I still do get the bourbon, which I like that. So the bourbon's still there, but it's just bright, fresh, citrusy, perfect summer cocktail. Check one of these out. These are really nice.
Definitely, those are really good. The next cocktail we're going to make is a Boulevardier. So I'd like to use Bishop's Rye. Like Trevor said, $19.99, awesome price point for making cocktails. I use this rye a ton at home. I've used it for Manhattans, black Manhattans. These Boulevardiers I make a lot. Really good cocktail rye. I like to make my rye the star of the show, right? So for this, I like to go 2 ounces of rye. So 2 ounces rye and 2 ounces rye. Just because I like a boozier cocktail. I mean, surprise, surprise, this is what I do for a living.
Right.
So 2 ounces of the rye. Then you go 1 ounce Campari. Jeez. There it is.
Crank down on that thing.
Yeah. Campari, it's a little sugary, so sometimes the lids can get a little stuck.
Stick. Yeah,
yep.
I've had that happen as well.
Gives it that nice kind of red flavor that's always interesting for, color that's interesting for cocktails.
For sure.
And then an ounce of Carpano Antica.
I really like Boulevardiers with rye. I think the spiciness, they're great with bourbon as well, but the spiciness of the rye kind of offsets and plays well with the sweetness of the other ingredients.
Right.
So I think it just...
Yeah, I think in general, anytime you're using, something that's sweet, and a whiskey, I generally gravitate towards rye in those situations.
I would agree with you, yeah. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
That's great.
Yeah, really nice.
Another good summer cocktail.
Yeah, perfect for kind of, right now, spring's starting. We're not quite there yet. It's not super warm, but
it's trying.
Sitting up on a rooftop.
Right.
Yeah, it's trying. Yeah. Sitting up on a rooftop with one of these sounds about perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we've got both of these on sale, $19.99. Like we said, this whole kit, $79.99. Proceeds from that are going to the Sean Branch Low Memorial Scholarship Fund. So we're really excited about this. Gives you, every one of these you buy gives you an extra entry into the lottery for this. And just like any other Argonaut single barrel product. So come on down, guys, give them a shot. Cheers. Cheers.